Yes, boys and girls, obviously. Um, so little trade recap of gold. So I took this trade at 8:30 today, roughly. So this is kind of what I was seeing on the 4 hour. Let's take trade sessions away. So seen price react to this 4 hour imbalance here, delivering down. Got the high time frame break structure. Broke below these lows as well. Then we had the retracement back into the 4 hour, tap the top, retrace back through, close beneath, nice strong close. We drop on the 1 hour. We can see prices pretty bearish. We're sort of coming back into this area of imbalance down here. Now, I was marking out some dailies here, as we can see. Nice daily fair value gap to retrace back into before potentially delivering higher, which is my next trade idea. But we could see prices fail to break here, so I don't think we're going down. And macroeconomically, I don't think we're going down either in terms of institutions buying up gold. Like China's been buying up a shed load of gold recently. They bought up 70 ounces. Nah, I can't remember how much it was. It was like 70 tons or 70 ounces. One of the two, anyway. A hell of a lot of gold, like billions of gold. And it now makes up like 12% of their reserve compared to other countries that normally like the normal value is about 20%. So anyway, so I don't think price is going down. I think it's a safe haven currency. Most people are going to be flocking to here, especially retail investors thinking about like how what the emotions of other people are going to be like. And I think a lot of people are going to be thinking, let's go to gold because good place to be right now. If you look at price action, we can see we've been net bullish for time. And the fact that we failed to close below this daily and we reacted in this sort of area of consolidation here really does. I do think we're going back up to all-time highs, potentially even we will be making new all-time highs soon, I think, especially with all that's going on in India and Pakistan, especially with India and their sort of amount of gold they have in their country. They're like one of the biggest holders of gold in terms of the population and how much gold they have. And also I'm sure they've got lots of money in gold reserves. But so that's sort of went off track there. Bit of a macroeconomic waffle, but this is kind of what I was seeing. So I mentioned to the group chat that I sort of dropped my trades in with my mates that I was looking to sort of take shorts from 362, which is here. This is New York low. If you get the indicator on, New York low here. And I was like, okay, I think price is going to sweep New York low and this 1 hour fair value gap here, which it did. And I was like, okay, price is going to sweep the low and I'm going to take the entry off there. And then I was like, actually, this aligns better. Price has closed below this 1 hour fair value gap here. I'm going to go short when it retraces back up past the 50% mark. And so then I scaled down onto a smaller time frame, found a nice alignment with a 15-minute that topped the top of the 1 hour. So it was in perfect alignment for me. I was like, okay, this is it. This is where I'm going to take my entry from instead of taking the entry from New York low sweep from the 1 hour for leg up here. Took the entry, great entry. Then I was looking for a layer. I was feeling pretty confident. Looking for a layer, scaled down, saw the inversion of this bullish 5-minute fair value gap here. Waited for price to just confirm that it wanted to carry on going down after this inversion. So took entry at the exit of the fair value gap on the candle close. Got in, as we can see, price kind of came in. This point was where I moved. This blue line is where I moved I cannot speak. Is when I moved my stop loss to break even, making this first position, which I was risking 0.93% on. Moved to break even, and then so I was risk free on that trade, and obviously I didn't set break even on this trade because I was waiting for price to close below here. And as we can see, price came all the way up. It was a really unlucky day for me. I think I just sort of made a judgment one would say bad, but the trade I took was perfectly valid. Took the wrong judgment call, but price swept the New York low, came into this 1 hour, and then completely dumped to TP as we can see. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm actually pretty happy with the way I've sort of one felt about it, and two kind of dealt with it. Listen, it is what it is. Everyone takes a loss. Everyone takes a loss now and then. I take losses, but this is just unlucky. Straight to TP. Valid entry. Maybe I was a bit impatient. Maybe who knows? But that's how it was, and that's it for a trade recap on gold. Um, I'm done for the week now. So I'm done for the week, and this is where the account's at. So go on, funding pips. Got interrupted. Where was I? Right, this is where my account's at. So as we can see, minus 3.47. This is the week. We can see, yeah, started the week minus 3% down, so I'm down 0.47 on the week. Yeah, so look, this is the layer. Yeah, so this is the layer, two trades. 0.03 and 0.02 went break even on one and then lost less than half a percent on the other trade. But that's fine. It's all because I de-risked on this trade. So I had a tightest stop, still a valid stop at 50% of the 1 hour, sorry, the 15-minute fair value gap. But I just de-risked on the layer. That's a sensible risk management. So listen, I took good risk management for me again. I took two trades and only came out with a loss of less than 0.5%. So I'm happy with the way I traded today. And that's going to summarize it really. I'm happy with the way I traded today. There isn't really much more I can say apart from like bias was right, I guess. But yeah, more videos going to be coming out in the weeks coming, and I think what I'm going to start doing is posting short form on TikTok. So I'm going to be posting long form on YouTube. So like these like long style videos, like trade recaps and like long sort of discussion topics. And I'm going to post TikToks like short form, like minute and a half, 2 minute videos.